And we do this each and every Wednesdays, guys. So I just thank you for taking your time out to pretty much enjoy the webinar, guys. And that's what it's all about. So we can deliver the information to you and get it out in an accurate manner, also in a very efficient manner when it comes to utilizing social media, Facebook, things like that. But I want to get right into it, guys. I want to really pretty much touch on the basis of the company so you guys could understand what's taking place here. And a little bit about myself. My name is Tyde Bonaparte, executive director with the company. Been with the company about 2 years now, and I've actually seen it do a lot of things financially for other people, for myself as well. The leadership that's actually involved with the company, the way the company's vision is actually focused on. I mean, everything that Doug Teskey, who is the CEO and founder of iControlEnergy, he put this in place for the average individual to actually go out there and create a residual income, which is a passive income for your family, and by helping people save on a necessity. I mean, it's amazing what he put together. So I'm going to basically talk about the company, a little bit about the company. It was basically launched in 2008. The name of the company is called Consumer Choice Marketing. Back in 2008, they were established. They have over 20 years of combined energy experience, 100% debt-free, also an A rating with the Better Business Bureau, and they have over a 90% customer retention and satisfaction rate. And iControlEnergy, which is the brand, guys, it launched in June of 2014. So iControlEnergy is our brand, and I'm going to actually get into that as we move forward. But one of our partners is IGS. They established back in 1989. Now, IGS is a supplier, guys, and they are also a privately held company, which means they're not controlled by greedy investors. It's all privately owned. They make their own decisions. They are the leaders of energy innovation, and they have over 1 million customers. So when you're talking about commercial gas as well as electricity, you're dealing with the residential market as well. IGS is one of the top suppliers out there. We also have Direct Energy. We also have Constellation. We also have Champion, Tiger. We have multiple suppliers on our portfolio, guys. And just to let you know, Bounce Energy has just basically added to the portfolio not too long ago. So these companies is actually on our website as we speak. But there's going to be 3 emerging opportunities that I'm going to share with you tonight. The number 1 opportunity is energy deregulation. And then we're going to move into home automation. And last but certainly not least, direct selling. Now, the first opportunity, guys, is deregulation of energy. Now, deregulation is in 34 states, maybe a little bit more. I say around 35, depending on the laws. But what we're used to is the power plants will generate the electricity. They will sell it to the local utility company. The local utility company will then pass the cost on to you with no incentives on saving you guys money on that bill or that natural gas, electricity, whatever the case is. They do not have the incentive on saving you money. So this is what we're used to. We're just looking at the invoice, and whenever that bill is due, we pay it. However, it has to be paid. It's going to be paid every 30 days. But now if you're in a deregulated area, you actually get the choice to choose a supplier. Okay, you as a consumer, you will have the ability to choose a supplier, which then the power plant will continue to generate the electricity. And now that supplier that you've chosen will actually step into the middle of that transaction, which is actually going to give you a price protection on your actual usage. Your same local utility company that you currently have in a deregulated area will continue to be your local utility company. Nothing changes. The only difference that you will see is a price protected rate and a supplier that you as a customer chose, or the supplier that's giving you the price protection. So again, the supply portion of the bill makes up 70% of the invoice. So when you're talking about residential natural gas, residential electricity, commercial natural gas, commercial electricity, always focus on the supply portion. That is the portion that is deregulated. And again, the local utility company still bills the customer. This is a $1 trillion industry, guys. Keep that in mind. Now, you actually earn 1 mil per kilowatt of the usage that's consumed on the accounts, okay, whether it's residential or whether it's commercial, okay? So let's just say 2,900 kilowatts, that 1 mil, that's $2,900. And if that's annually, that's $2,900 annually. Okay, so you guys can add that up. I don't like to calculate it because you can't really calculate gas and electric, but just think about it. You're getting paid on the back end and you're getting paid up front for the upfront bounties, which I'm going to get into here in a moment. But what are the experts saying about deregulation? Okay, Bill Gates has stated that energy deregulation is the next major market to be involved in. Also, Warren Buffett also mentioned that energy deregulation will be the largest transfer of wealth in our lifetime. Not an energy drink, energy deregulation, gas and electric. Don't get it confused. Even Kramer chimed in when he stated that the direct selling is a great business model. The reality is the direct selling companies are very fabulous. A lot of people don't take the time out to really see what's actually out there and that can actually help them. You know, because there's a lot of things out there that's negative, but think of the product, guys. Think of how you can help each other. And that's where CCM basically takes a stand on different direct selling companies. But the energy footprint is very huge. We're in 35 states. Okay, when I told you about commercial electricity as well as commercial natural gas, residential is actually a smaller portion, but we're in all of the states that's deregulated as far as residential. Doesn't matter. We can help them with multiple suppliers in that area as well. So get back with the person that invited you, and they can actually share with you on their website exactly what our product consists of. Okay, so 13% of the market that's deregulated, that makes up the residential side, right? 79% of the energy that's consumed in the United States is 79% of the energy, right? And that's all commercial. We actually help them on both sides of the fence. So what does that mean? That gives us access to 100% of the deregulated market right now today, period. No restrictions, because we're not asking you guys to become an energy expert, because all you have to do is simply get a copy of the invoice. You're going to submit that information to the CCM CAP division. Okay, that's our commercial assistance program. They're going to pretty much prepare the analysis for you and your customer. They're also going to prepare a proposal. They're also going to simply close the deal for you. The next thing that takes place is you get paid every time they pay the bill. It takes about, I'll say, 60 to 90 days. So maybe 2 to 3 billing cycles before the broker will start to see compensation. Your customer will see the supplier on the bill before you actually get paid. Okay, so keep in mind, it's all about the relationships. It's really not about the sell. It's about the information. The sale is going to come because we're not selling, we're telling. And that's how I like to look at my business. So our second opportunity, guys, is home automation. So with home automation, this is a product that we own, where you can be in control away from your home by managing your home with your smartphone, tablet, or PC, no matter where you are in the world, because the home automation is very efficient, very cost effective, and it's very convenient because, again, you can manage your home anytime from anywhere you are in the world. And these are proven solutions. As an example, if you reduce your thermostat by 5 degrees Monday through Friday, everybody should know this, right? You can actually save a little bit on your electricity account, but a lot of people is not doing so. So with this system, you can actually program it based on your habits to do exactly what you want it to do. So you can turn off lights no matter where you are. You can get real-time updates no matter where you are. Control the thermostat. You can tell what the temperature is in your home. It also has security features. We're talking about like door sensors, window sensors. If somebody opens up the window, you'll get a message to your phone. This is taking place. You can actually save on your energy. You can look at your real-time energy usage. You can send a text message to your thermostat, guys. So the home automation includes, with the basic kit, that comes with a mobile app, the Color Touch Smart Thermostat. Okay, you're going to get the thermostat Wi-Fi key. You're also going to get 2 smart socket plugs, a water leak detector. You're also going to get the smart hub, which is the brains, and the home security, which is coming soon, which is featuring the cameras, guys. So the home automation, a lot of companies is out there trying to do it, or they are doing it, but they're never telling you about the back end costs. Okay, so let's talk about our competitors. They're going to charge you from $39.95 monthly all the way up to $57.99 a month, guys. The average electric bill is around $200 a month. If you're saving somebody 23%, that's around $40 a month. But if you're charging somebody over $49.95 monthly, you're not actually saving the customer or doing them a service. You're pretty much giving them just peace of mind. With the iControlEnergy application home automation, guys, you're looking at $9.95. With the hardware cost one time, you actually own the system. There is no activation fees. There is no installation fees. There is no contracts. And basically, it's going to start to pay you after your second year. So that's a no-brainer. And again, you can add up to 20 devices to that one system, guys, and control each and every device from your smartphone, tablet, or PC. So again, the home automation is a complete opportunity. It controls your climate, your energy, your lighting, and it gives you security features as well. So with our third and final opportunity, guys, is either through a traditional sales approach or through a team building approach. That's when you bring in a direct selling portion of the business. Now, keep in mind, you can do both because this is all we do. We enroll customers and we teach other people how to do the same thing. Again, we enroll customers only, which means you want to go out there, gather home automation customers, gather gas and electric customers, commercial, residential, telecom as well, because we also deal with that. Get back with the person that invited you. They'll explain that to you, right? If you want to become a broker, do that. You will still get paid for doing so. But if you want to go out there and share with people how they can make a commission on their own electricity and natural gas bill, I suggest you may want to deliver this information to the people you love, because that's when you actually consider building a team. Now, if you enroll any home automation customer, let's say you went out there and you sold strictly home automation kits, right? So if you sell various home automation kits, the deluxe home automation kits, you're going to get $100 every time you sell one. Okay, and that also qualifies you for a choice match. Now, follow me as I move through the presentation, because the check matches is basically the bottom line of this business, guys. Is very, very dramatic how it takes place. But if you went out there and sold a deluxe kit, again, that's a $100 bill for doing that. So let's say you sold 10 of them, you can do the math, right? But let's just say you started the business and you lived in a deregulated area. Let's say you actually went to your own website, you got your CUB certified utility store training, you got your certificate, you're going to get a 10% increase for doing that. I'm going to get into that in a moment. But let's say you're in New York City and you have Con Edison as your electricity company. Con Edison is going to service your gas and electric always, but now you can get a price protected rate on that account on your own website. So the company is going to pay you for doing that. When was the last time Con Edison sent you a check for paying your electric bill? It doesn't happen, right? So you're basically going to get a $100 bill for getting those first 2 customers. Now, gather 7 more additional customers, you're going to get an additional $100 bill. So a total of 10 customers in your first 30 days is $200. You can do it in day 1. You can do it in the first 3 hours. I've seen it done, guys. So 10 customers, $200. Now, follow me as I move through the presentation, because this is what we have, an ongoing customer acquisition bonus. In any 30-day period, gather 10 customers, you can make up to 4 times that $200, which is a total of $800 for 40 customers, guys. So 40 customers, $800. 40 customers, $800. That is an ongoing customer acquisition bonus. Do it every 30 days. Doesn't matter. 200 for every 10. Ongoing. Keep that in mind. If you have a pen and paper, I need you to write this down. Okay, so ongoing, 40 customers, 30-day period. Now, if you actually like to go out there and gather commercial accounts, okay, in addition to those ongoing customer points, hold on one second. Okay, I do apologize. In addition to those ongoing customer points, you're actually going to get, if the account is 50,000 kilowatts or better, all the way up to 249,000 kilowatts, that's a $25 bounty. Okay, so if it's over 250,000, as you can see, it's a $50 bounty, all the way up to 499,000 kilowatts. 500,000 plus $100 bounty. Now, these are bounties that's paid up front, which is basically ongoing commercial fast start bonuses. Okay, so keep that in mind. This is in addition to the ongoing 40 customers for the $800. So if you actually contact a restaurant and they have 50 locations, for that electric bill, if that electric bill is over 50,000 kilowatts annually, and it's for 50 location, that's a $25 bill 50 times. And if the gas is over 500 therms or MCFs, that's a $25 bill for the gas. So you can double that up, guys. And not to mention the ongoing 40 customers, $800, guys. All of that is included. That was effective May 1st. Okay, so we want to let you guys know that the boss man has basically put out a lot of money on the table for people who want to gather customers. That's what this business is basically focused on. You as an individual, you seeing this opportunity as helping people save on their gas and electric bill, and you going out there and telling people how you can do that. By doing so, you're going to get compensated dramatically, because this is not including the residual. This is just the upfront bonuses, guys. Please don't try to calculate it. Just get involved, because we also have what we call a customer gathering power step bonus. Okay, now, if you actually look at the compensation plan in general, get back with the person that invited you, because it's very, you can lose yourself when you think of these numbers. Because if you gather 25 personal points, there's a monthly licensing fee of $24 a month. That's actually going to get reimbursed, guys. Okay, because you're going to get 25 customers. It's not including the residuals. Okay, not including the 200 for every 10. That's a reimbursement that's implemented with the compensation plan. Why? Because we want you to go out there and gather customers. So make it a goal. If you wanted to join this business, if you see the benefit, go out there and get you 25 customers. You don't have to pay for your business. 50 customer points is going to get you a $500 one-time bounty, right? But don't forget, it's 200 for every 10. So that's $1,000 for the first 50 plus the 500 on top of that. So that's a total of $1,500. That could be residential, that could be commercial. Again, if they're over 50,000 kilowatts, guys, add the $25 bill on top of everything else I'm sharing with you. Again, another power step, 100 personal points, you're going to add that $750 one time. 200 personal points, you're going to add $1,500. 500 personal points, you're going to add $2,500. 1,000 personal customer points, guys, you're going to add a $5,000 bonus. And don't forget the ongoing $200 for every 10 customers. That's all included, guys. All included. So please don't try to calculate it. Figure out a way to get involved, because you know somebody that pays a gas and electric bill. I promise you, you do. Because another part of the business, you can actually go out there and build a team. So if you meet Mike and you meet Tom down at the subway, and Mike and Tom says, hey, Tyde, I heard you've been basically saving people money and making money doing so. How can I get involved? You're actually going to show Mike and Tom exactly what you did, and you're going to duplicate yourself. When Mike gets in the business and he gets customer qualified, which means he gets his first 3 customers out the way, not to mention he's going to make $100, and so will you, because you're going to make $100 for bringing him in the business. Same thing takes place with Tom. So that's basically going to be a 10% check match on top of that, guys. So if they make $1 million in the business, 10% of that. If he makes $500 in the business residually, 10% of $500. Bottom line, I don't like to lose you guys on the numbers, because it can get confusing. Because at that point in time, once you bring in 2 personal brokers and they both get qualified, and you have over 5 customer points, hopefully you have your 25 customer points, you're going to be promoted to a managing broker, guys. So at that point in time, you're going to get a 20% check match, and you're going to get a $25 raise. So now it's $125 every time you bring somebody in the business and you're managing broker code. And if they went out there and duplicated the exact same thing that you did, that's going to be a $25 bill till infinity, plus a 10% check match of that organization till infinity, guys. So keep that in mind. So that's basically paid out weekly as well. That's called the fast start bonuses and the customer acquisition bonuses, guys. So keep that in mind. When you get promoted as a regional director, this is basically where it gets crazy, because you're now making 30% of somebody else's income if they come into that organization. And you're also going to get a $150 bill paid out to you just for doing so and getting them qualified, just for duplicating what you've done before. Do it over and over again. Job every single day, and you do the exact same thing. Director code, if they go out there and duplicate what you did by great leadership, you're also going to make a 20% check match of that organization, plus a $50 bill till infinity. So keep that in mind. It's all based on duplication, guys. That's not including the residual. And another part of the compensation plan is a broker retention bonus. That's going to pay out to 7 levels, which means on your first level, the commission per broker is $2 per broker. That's for brokers that's basically learning, that's staying with you. That's called a retention bonus. Same thing you want to have with your customers. You want to have retention, which means you want to follow up with your customers. Make sure they're enjoying the savings. Same thing with your brokers. Did you hear the call last night? Was you on the call last night? How many people do you know that wouldn't mind making money with you? Same thing. That's retention, guys. So on your first level, $2 a commission. The number of brokers is 4. So that's basically a payout of $8 per month. If every single person went out in your organization and did the exact same thing, didn't make any excuses, all the way down on your 7th level, that's over $32,000 monthly. But we all know people don't work in a perfect world, right? There's always going to be some ups and downs. So let's say you failed 90%. That's still $3,000 a month. And I'm sure each and every one of you guys can use it as well as I can, right? So I'm talking about endless opportunities for brokers and consumer choice marketing. You as an independent broker, $100 plus a 10% check match. You as a managing broker, $125 plus a 20% check match. You're going to move up to regional director, $150 plus a 30% check match. You as an executive director, $175 plus a 40% check match. And you at the top of the chain, we're talking about a $200 bill up front, guys, and 50% of somebody else's income. Where else in the world can you go and do that? So this is all about the fast start bonuses, the override commissions on products, plus broker retention. Okay, so every time somebody says, hey, is that like one of them things? This is nothing at all like your job. Over here, we build you up. Okay, your job is going to keep you where you are for quite some years. But what we provide is a true 50-state energy opportunity, a way to make money from each service, a true savings opportunity, immediate income opportunity, tax saving advantages, all the help and support you need to become successful. So what is the cost of all this? You're talking about $199 to become an independent broker. That's going to be with your energy marketing, your home automation marketing, your commercial assistance program that I mentioned. You get to participate in the entire compensation plan. Also, you want to add on the $50 because you actually prepay to become a certified utility broker. What is that going to benefit you? Because you're going to receive an additional 10% commission on your personal customers. That is correct. You're going to get a raise the minute you join the business, guys. Receive an additional personal customer point for the year, and you're going to basically get that monthly licensing fee paid of $24.95. Once you get 25 customers, that's reimbursed. Now, all energy customer tracking, all business team tracking, commission and calculation and processing. You're going to get back office tools, guys. That's $24 a month to run a $1.4 trillion annual industry, guys. So this is the perfect business, ground floor opportunity with a solid company and a strong foundation and future. And let's face it, people are looking to save money in this economy, and people are looking to make money. And we've been blessed to be in a position to do both. So that's why it's been judged as the perfect business. So a company that's positioned between 3 of the largest and fastest growing industries: energy, home automation, and network marketing. And again, don't get it confused, because CCM business builds residual income by helping other people save money. So as I conclude tonight, which one are you? Are you an A person? An A person says, you know what? Where do I sign up? I'm all in. This just makes sense. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and making somebody else rich at my job. I wake up each and every morning for somebody else's college education for their children. I wouldn't mind waking up for my own. Great. Get started now. Get back with the person that invited you. Or are you a B person? You like what you see, but you have questions. Great. Do me a favor and do yourself a favor. Get back with the person that invited you. Don't ask the guy that's a mechanic. Don't ask the guy that works at the restaurant. Ask the person that invited you to get somebody on the phone that's in this business involved. If you want to know about energy accounts, get somebody on the phone that's in this business. Okay, if you want to know about what's taking place, get the person involved that brought you to the presentation. Don't go to the barbershop and look for your information. Don't go to the salon, ladies, and look for the information. It's not going to be there. Talk to somebody that knows about energy deregulation, Or are you a C person? You may change your thoughts in the future, but you like the option to become a customer only. You like the ability to save money. We love you too. You don't have to become a broker. You're going to pay the bill anyway. Let us help you reduce that. Period. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for joining us tonight. Again, this is Webinar Wednesdays. Each and every week, we will have a presentation. I believe John Rakuten may be doing the webinar next week. Either way, it's going to take place regardless. If you're a broker, make sure you take a look in your back office for the links. Join each and every call. Be on the home automation presentation each and every Tuesdays, which is presented by Mr. Jonathan Williams out of Clearwater, Florida. And again, guys, what do you want to control? Whether it be your house, your business, with consumer choice marketing, you have full total control. So with that being said, for those of you that's on the moderator line, I want to give it back to Cindy and say thank you and God bless you and see you next week. Okay, guys, and for those of you that's on the webinar, I want to thank each and every one of you. And again, don't forget, next week, we're doing it again. And Webinar Wednesdays is done. And God bless you all. See you at the top.